grade. It stands for A, A plus and A double plus. You have to listen and you have to implement that 100%. That thing is there. Basically, I am from mathematics field. So I give you somewhat formula type thing so that you can remember what is required in the NAAC. In the beginning, I will tell that C cube and D cube, they are very necessary for NAAC purpose. When I say C cube, it stands for creativity, consistency and commitment in the college, and D cube stands for dedication, devotion and dynamism in the college. So all these qualities should be there. Remember one thing, if we communicate something anywhere, the work will be done. But if you communicate skillfully, the miracles will come and NAAC higher grade also will be coming. So remember that communication skillfully, thinking innovatively, these are the mantras in NAAC. Every college has four-sided vision, but that vision should be for 5 years only. In coming 5 years of NAAC period, what we have to do, that four-sided vision you must have. Then unending missions are there for Samstha and college. You have to work accordingly. And achievable goals, those achievable goals also you have to fix for each year. Each year you have to plan what we have to do in this year's first year, second year. In that way, all 5 years you have to plan accordingly. Remember that in our college working, we work with honesty, no doubt. We work with hard working, but hard feeling is very necessary for NAAC purpose. You will find that hereafter, your NAAC future depends upon what you do today, every day, innovatively. That is very important. Now you have to work like banking system. What happens in banking system? The concerned clerk does some activity, make a folder, what is that transaction, transfer it to manager folder, and manager sends to the head office on the same day at the end of the day. In the similar manner, every faculty member, every department should perform the activity apart from teaching in the classes. That is regular timetable process. But apart from that, any activity you are doing, make a folder in the department, transfer it to IQC on the same day, and then IQC will transfer related documents to principal's folder. What is happening nowadays, remember, 4 persons are coming from NAAC office. The 4th person, he will sit in a room and he will look to the folders of the principal, IQC, department, everybody. On what date you perform the activity and on what date you have transferred it to IQC or on college website. Now suppose this webinar is there. You have to take all the evidences of this webinar as noticed by the principal, list of participants with signature, outcome of the feedback of the activity, and all these documents should be uploaded on your college website today only, because that 4th person from NAAC, that he will see geotag photos and other documents on the folder. So all these things, they are necessary. Remember that for NAAC purpose, hereafter, college website should be updated every day, not time to time, but every day it should be updated. And second thing is SOP. That is standard operating procedure given on NAAC website. You download that document. For each question, what type of evidences are asked, that is given there. So you just be careful about all these things. You will find that there are 7 criteria. Different questions are there in those criteria. I have combined in a single sentence all the criteria questions there. Whatever activity you are doing in the college, you just relate that activity to this word that I am telling you. That sentence when I say first word ICT, that means more than this PPT and LCD, much more technology you have to use in that ICT. I shall tell in detail what type of thing you have to do. Then comes industry base. When I say industry base, there is general impression that industry visits only. Not like that. In neighboring, what skill is required, you study that. According to that, you prepare courses in your college, subject related courses, 30-hour duration period courses, syllabus you design it, give the certificate of the principal, no necessity of taking permission from affiliated university. You are having different courses from UGC, university, or from different agencies, but such courses, syllabus designed by faculties, that is necessary. And that will give you job placement also. So this ICT industry-based activity, some business expo, business carnivals, they should be arranged on the campus every year. Then skill required to get the appointment in better companies, in foreign companies, In industry related activity, you have to just perform that. Next, I told you that it is outcome oriented. When I say outcome oriented, every activity must have outcome. Simple example I shall give you. Suppose you are taking blood donation camp in the college. 100 bottles of blood collected. That is not sufficient. You have to identify the patients having blood related diseases. Maybe some anemic condition, maybe say corona related, whatever it may be, you have to identify those patients and you make them cure by taking collaboration MOU with hospital. That is very necessary. So remember all these things, outcome oriented. Then I told you academic performance. When I say academic performance, university results, that is not sufficient. When I say academic performance in the college, it will mean in the following manner. That means 500 students got the degree from your college in NAAC 5 years period. Then you have to explain that some percentage got on-campus jobs, some percentage of students they received off-campus jobs, some are self-employed, some are having own self-business, some have gone to PG, higher studies. In that manner you have to explain, and 80 to 90% students are involved in this manner. Only 5 to 10% students, they may be in their respective houses without earning money. In that manner, that 90% academic performance will give you the higher grade. Then I have given the word you through collaborations. This collaboration MOU linkages part, it was there in earlier methodology also, but importance is given in this new revised framework. Collaboration MOU can be done in any manner for educational purpose, social purpose, health related, yoga related, for efforts for placement, coaching for competitive exam, on-job training, experiential training, internship, whatever it may be. So such type of collaborations, MOU linkages, they should be on local level, district level, state level, national level, even international level also you have to make it. So all these collaborations, they are playing an important role in this new methodology. Then I have given the word with neighborhood community connect. When I say neighborhood community connect, NSS, NCC, sports, such departments up till now, they were doing social work for the community. But in new methodology, in criteria 7.1, subject related social activities, current event related activities, awareness programs, they should be given to student, to community also in the neighboring community. So such neighborhood community connect also can be done with local agency in collaboration. Then I told you by using technological amplification of learning. When I say this technological amplification, that means what technology is there in London, what technology is used in Delhi University or some other university. Are you knowing that? Have you given awareness of these new trends to the student? In that manner, that technological amplification should be done in the college innovatively. So all these things, I shall repeat that sentence. Keep that sentence in your principal's office and IQC office also, so that every staff member will see that every day and perform the activity according to the words given there. What are the words? ICT, industry-based, outcome-oriented, academic performance through collaborations with neighborhood community connect by using technological amplification of learning. I may tell you one thing, that so many participants are there in this webinar. They may be afraid of NAAC. I say that do not be afraid of NAAC. NAAC is simple procedure. Peer team, that letter comes to the principal, peer, then comes fear in mind. What will happen? Peer team members come close to the college, they become near, and when they leave the college, they become dear. So in my opinion, NAAC is simple procedure. Peer, fear, near and dear, provided in the bracket. Very important that you are showing proper reasons. You are telling relevantly all the things, justifiable things you are telling. In that way it will be there. Otherwise everywhere fear will be there and grade will be low down. So remember this part for NAAC. You will find that nowadays quality has become important. This quality, it is like a vector concept in physics. In vector concept, you have magnitude and direction. In the similar manner, this quality vector should have magnitude of the qualities of the college and direction whichever I am giving you in this webinar. You have to work accordingly in 100% manner. Quality is like a, you can say it is like quality magnet, quality card, you can say, credit card, debit card. Password everybody must have. So in that way that quality should go on. Remember that Alison Wolf has written one good book in English. That book written by English author, Does Education Matter? I raise accordingly everywhere the question, does quality education matter? And this quality part is becoming important in coming in last 5 to 6 years. I retired in 2010 after 20 years of my principalship. At that time, in most of the colleges of India, admissions, students are coming for admission, getting the degree and just wandering here and there, jobless. NAAC founded in 1994, nobody has taken seriously in first 10 years. Then afterward, it is made compulsory, so everybody is doing that. So think that NAAC from quality point of view, this quality inclination is very important. This Noah Harari, one thinker is there. He has written one good book, 21 Lessons for 21st Century. Recently, I read that book, 21 Lessons for 21st Century. In that book, he has written that clarity and quality, they are the powers of this 21st century. So this clarity and quality, according to that, you have to work in this particular part. You will find that in Hindi, there is one shero shairi sher. Somebody may understand that. That's why I'm telling you that ab hawaएं करेगी रोशनी का फैसला, जिस दिए में जान है वही जलेगा. I say accordingly, अब NAAC ग्रेड करेगा कॉलेज का फैसला, जिस कॉलेज में क्वालिटी है वही चलेगा, बाकी सब कॉलेजेस बंद हो जाएंगे. You might have seen that in some place, 2 colleges are there, they are having same A grade, but admissions are more in one college and not in second college, because in first college, job placement is more, quality inclination is more, so according to that, you have to work. Remember that. You will find that new education policy is coming. In that new education policy, degrees, they are not of the type BA, BSc, BCom, they are of the type BLE and BLA. That will mean Bachelor of Liberal Education and Bachelor of Liberal Arts. Remember, student can take optional subject as chemistry, economics, and music. There is no barrier of faculties. Remember, hereafter, after 2022, in all India, you will have teaching universities, research universities, and autonomous colleges. All colleges will be autonomous. After that, you have to take about 2.50 grade. If you are not having, you have to upgrade that within 6 months or within 1 year of that time. So all these things you keep in mind and go accordingly. In fact, educationally, the situation is now do or die, do not ask why. Everything you have to perform with quality in that manner. In every webinar or in colleges also, in guidance talk, in workshops also, I give 2 words generally to remember. It is easy. The first word is smart. I say that everybody should be smart. In the sense, S stands for specific. You should be specific in writing, in communicating in that manner. In the report writing, do not write different activities are done. Some activities are done. You have done it. You know it is 50 number or 40 number. You be specific there in writing and in communication. So that specificness is important. Then in SMART, it comes M. M stands for measurable. Now you will find that after getting the appointment in the college, you are measurable from principal's eye and management eye. They are always measuring you. Whether you are for the development of the department, development of the college, so that measurable process is going on. I may tell you one example. Suppose you want to teach in the class for 45 minutes. You prepare at home very well and teach also very well in the class. But if your preparation is not good, you just teach for some time and then start chit-chatting, then student will measure you. And they will say that this teacher is outdated, he is not updated teacher. So that measurable process is going on everywhere. In SMART then comes A, that A stands for achievable. How much achievable you are? After getting the appointment, have you thought of registering to PhD? Anything out of the syllabi, out of the box, have you done for the student, for their job placement and other things? Those things are counted in NAAC report, remember that. So that achievable part, then in SMART it comes R, that R stands for relevant. How much relevant you are? Quality initiatives, quality enhancement and quality sustenance, they should be continued forever. So relevancy is important. You have to update every time. Then last is in T, that T stands for time bound. When I say T, that T means in time and to the point. That means actually this T, time bound program. When I say in time and to the point, you decide that on first of some month, you have to submit the report to the NAAC office. Then according to that, you have to work accordingly. Do not depend upon the notices. If you send notice, submit within 3 days, 4 days, it takes 8 days, 10 days. And there is no correction, there is no modification, no time left, and you have to send to the NAAC office. You will find that nowadays, reports are being rejected by NAAC office. By one or the other reasons, the reasons will come in my particular process of lecture. So reports are rejected, penalties asked to pay for resubmission. Remember that. Some colleges, they have cleared all the DBB part, student satisfaction, and peer team visit is cancelled at the 11th hour due to some irrelevant thing in that report. So all these things you have to keep in mind in new methodology. You take care at each time in that. Concept of SMART, I told you. Now, as far as working is concerned, 3 senses are very important for NAAC. In the body, we are having 5 senses, inbuilt 5 senses. But these 3 senses you have to acquire. The first one is sense of reasoning, second is sense of proportion, and third is sense of priority. When I say sense of reasoning, justifiable reasons you have to give to peer team members, and DBV, also data validation verification center, when asked some question to you, give justifiable answer, send the evidences in that manner. Then comes sense of proportion. When I say sense of proportion, in fact, I will tell you that knowledge and wisdom, these 2 words you are knowing, but they are important in this manner, that knowledge is required for what write, what to speak in that manner. Wisdom is required for what not to write, not to speak in that way. And one more thing, skill potential is also required for how much to say and how much to write. So everything should be taken care of in that manner. Sense of reasoning, sense of proportion, and third one is sense of priority. Remember, in report writing, in college activities, you have to give priorities to NAAC 5 principles. Which are they? First one is national development. Whatever things are going in the nation on the state level, you have to take care of that, give awareness in the form of guidance talk, courses to community, to student in that manner. So national development means this demonetization have come, internet banking has come, GST have come, Save Beti Bachao Beti Badhao program has come. All these things, now Corona has come. So regarding all these events, you should take care and make some awareness to students and to neighboring community also. So that national development part is important. Then I am coming to second core value of NAAC. It is global competency. In that, you have to think globally and act locally, but it is said everywhere, we walk in one direction and talking is in another direction. You have to think globally, means actually you have to think in that manner. That means in every department, you must give online courses to the student which are run in London, which are run in America, or in say Delhi, or in say Bangalore, whatever it may be. But such online courses should be given to advanced learners, some clever students in every department, every year, 40 to 50 students at least. And some better training should be given to have appointments in foreign countries, maybe in UNO, maybe World Bank, maybe international, national, good agencies. Better training should be given in that way. So that type of thing globally and act locally you have to work. The third core value of NAAC, it is using modern technology. I shall tell in detail after some time what technology is to be used. Then fourth one is quest of excellence. This quest of excellence should be there in the college. In AQR, after getting first NAAC, you have to write the AQR report every year. In most of the AQR, things are repeated. Do not repeat the thing. That will now hereafter there is cross verification of AQR and your SSR, and if something found wrong, your report will be rejected. So remember that in AQR or in particular SSR, incremental improvement, every year you are doing some updation, that should be given in that manner. So that quest of excellence in the form of initiatives, enhancement and sustenance you have to take. Then last one is code of conduct, core values of the college. You have to prepare that document in 500 words. Depending upon the nature of the college, nature of your particular place, surrounding community, you prepare the code of conduct, core values, and upload on college website now only. If your NAAC is after 4 years, after 5 years, all qualitative metric documents in 500 words and 1000 words, you have to upload now only on college website, because what is the expectation of NAAC? NAAC says that in his guidelines, in that guideline of NAAC, it is said that you just prepare these 500 word document, work accordingly for 5 years, and then submit for NAAC, and you tell them that according to these documents we are working since last 5 years and we want A plus, A double plus grade. What is the general practice now? After sending the report to NAAC office, we upload all these qualitative metric documents to college website. That should not be there. So that thing you remember. And one more thing, this code of conduct, core values you prepare and you give awareness program to students and faculties from time to time. In Maharashtra, there is a system in educational institutions that national anthem is compulsory. So I tell in Maharashtra colleges, after national anthem is over, every faculty member should be given responsibility of telling some 5 or 4 sentences to all students coming from that code of conduct, core values put on college website. It should be put on your notice board also. So in that manner, you have to give awareness programs of code of conduct, core values in that way. I told you in the beginning that proofs, evidences, mainly they should be of the type notice of the principal, list of participants with signature, outcome of the activity, geotag photos, video clips, audio clips in that manner, some paper news cuttings in that manner that should go. And specially for some questions in SOP, standard operating procedure, evidences are asked by DBV that you have to provide. So all these things you keep in mind and go accordingly. There is general tendency of taking easy, but in new methodology, I am telling you, do not take it easy, but make it easy by whatever I am telling to you. Be serious for that. That is the thing. You will find that, as I told one word, smart, in the similar manner, second word you remember, that is of pride. When I say pride, it should be professional pride. Profession, you are having good profession, noble profession of teaching. Do not say that workload, I am having this much workload. It is not a load. It should be done with satisfaction. So that pride you must have. That P stands for positive working environment. Whether it is there in the college or not, that is seen. Suppose PRT members are in the college campus, 2 faculty members or two students are looking to the mobile, speaking loudly on the ground, that picture should not be seen. Even in PRT members, they are sitting in the principal's office, principal calls you somebody, you should go within 2 to 3 minutes there. Otherwise, they will think what is the relation between principal and staff. So all these things, they come under positive working environment in the college. With team spirit, you are working in that way. Then in pride, it comes R. R stands for recognizing everyone's efforts. When I say recognizing everyone's effort, you have to prepare encouragement and welfare schemes for the student and faculty. Again, you have to put on college website. PRT member will ask to management and principal while taking lunch on the first day that what are your encouragement welfare schemes for the students and faculty, what are your future plans. So they have to tell according to that document. Then comes in pride, it is I. I stands for involvement of everyone. When I say involvement of everyone, I had been to a college some 3 years back in Northern College, and in that college I asked a faculty member, what is your contribution in sending this report to NAAC office? He told that I have not done anything, principal and coordinator have done it. Do not say like that. For that purpose also I give system. I am giving so many systems for principals to work out in the college. In this system, what you do, a notice should be given in this manner that all questions in the criteria, they will be distributed to all faculty members in the college. So every faculty member will have 5 question responsibility. After my talk, they will think over it, and innovatively that is done hereafter within 1 month, 2 months, 3 months in that way, and that is written in the report. Innovation is important. Whatever activities you are doing in last NAAC or earlier years, you have to think innovatively with latest technology, latest particular scenario in the country. So in that way, if PRT member asks to that faculty member, he will say, yes, I have taken care of these 5 questions. They are done innovatively and it is written in the report. So that involvement of everyone, that part will be solved. Then in pride, it comes D. That D stands for development of skill and potential. You develop your skill first of all and then students. I had been to a college in Mumbai before Corona period. I was sitting in principal's room. 2 students came to the principal and they were telling that we were asking to the faculty member that this thing is done in London college, this thing is done there in this form. That teacher told that I don't know. You take on internet. Principal was telling me that such thing is happening. That means teachers are not updated. They have to see the internet every day, what is going on in their subject in that manner. So this type of development of skill and potential you must have. Then in pride, it comes E. That E stands for effective evaluation, feedback and placement. When I say evaluation, in the questions you will find that university evaluation methods are written. Do not write university evaluation methods, because you are asked there college internal evaluation methods. There are some questions there: program outcome, course outcome, specific course outcome, attainments of program outcomes, continuous internal evaluation reforms. Such type of questions are there. I shall tell in detail what should be the answers for that. So that type of evaluation you have to write in the report. Then comes feedback. Now every department should take feedback on syllabi every year. Take the feedback on syllabi from student, teacher, alumni, parent also. Submit to IQAC. IQAC will have some analysis team, and after analysis, they will give a report to the principal, and principal will send every year to the affiliated university such type of letter that in the coming revision of syllabi, GST chapter is not there in commerce, organic farming chapter is not there in botany, Right to Information Act, that chapter is not there in political science. So such chapter should be added to corresponding subjects in the coming revision of syllabi. So in that manner, principal should send the letter, and that will give you full mark for feedback collected, analyzed, and improving measure taken by the principal. In most of the colleges, only one part is taken, feedback taken and shown. That is not giving full mark. So taken, analyzed, and improving measures are taken in that way. You have to see. So I am telling you effective evaluation, feedback, and placement. Last part, placement, I told you. I know that in metropolitan cities, businessmen, they are coming for giving appointments. In villages, businessmen, Tata, Ambani, Birla, anybody is not coming. But NAAC is expecting that you should make some efforts for the placement. What are the efforts for placement and coaching for competitive exam, entrance level exam? That is seen by NAAC office, a NAAC report, and by PLT member also. So regarding placement, you have to think of that very carefully. So this pride concept you see in that manner and go accordingly. You are going to the bazaar, you are going to the market, and some product, some fridge is there, some TV is there. In the similar manner, you have the quality of your, somebody asks, what is the quality of your graduate from your college? You should say that this type of quality we are giving to the student, not simply teaching the syllabi. Out of the box, out of the syllabi, you have to think for their development. So all these things, they are coming under that. So remember that. Next, I am coming to some questions related to courses. Now in colleges, these courses, they are playing important role. Those courses should be online courses by every department and offline also. Focus should be given on employability, experimental training in that manner. Related to neighborhood industry also, you have to think skill and potential, design the syllabi, give 30 hours duration periods, and give the certificate. They will get the appointment in neighboring industry. So in that manner, you have to have some current event related need-based courses with government agencies, with non-government agencies also, from UGC, from university, from IIT, from IIM, anything that is there. It is actually every department must have 2 courses every year. So a department will have in 5 years 10 courses. If 10 departments are there in the college, then 100 courses. Principal has to say there are 100 courses in our college in 5 years. Some of them they are skill oriented, some of them job oriented, communication skill. In that manner he has to explain. So all these things, they should come in his talk in that way. In fact, you will find that the courses should be of innovative type. I may give you some names of the courses in this manner: critical reasoning, sustainable development, accent training, corporate social responsibility, employability techniques, e-training modules, foreign trade, global finance market related, cyber crime, ethical hacking, remote sensing, network security. Such type of self-employment, it will give some jobs that will be given. Such type of courses should be given to the students. Remember all these things. Then I am coming to the questions related to identification of slow learners and advanced learners. Again, for this, you must have a system. All these systems should be explained by the principal. And you will find that principal should give a notice in the beginning of every academic year in this manner. After teaching a topic in the class, you conduct a class test of 20 marks in the next month. Below 40% slow learners, above 60% advanced learners, you identify and you guide them accordingly. Every month, 2 to 3 periods are taken for slow learners and advanced learners separately. For slow learners, you have to say that difficult topics are repeated. More books are given. Assignment to boost their confidence level, we are giving them. And we are adopting one system. I'm telling you, that is JLG. What is JLG? JLG means Joint Liability Group System. What is that actually? Every faculty member should take at least one period every month. And in that period, slow learners will ask difficulties to advanced learners. They will solve that, and concerned teacher will write on a piece of paper and tell to the class at the end of the period. Video clip of that is to be taken. That JLG can be taken in participative learning also. So such type of slow learners period should be taken. Then comes advanced learners. For advanced learner, you have to give, apart from other things, you have to teach them technology. You have to teach them how to have e-learning resources in the library. It should be there. Then how to prepare PPT, how to have Viva, PPT, Viva, such tests. Some brainstorming sessions you have to give to advanced learners in the form of case study, event analysis, and situation analysis. What is this idea? Simple thing I am telling you. Whatever things are going in the state or in the nation, subject related. Just give that topic to your student. Mangalyaan Chandrayaan was there. Physics people can give that topic. Corona is there. Sociology people can give a topic in this manner. What is the impact of this lockdown on the society, on the education system, on the parent? Such type of surveys, case studies, event analysis, situation analysis can be done. GST was there. Commerce people can give to their student in that way. What is the impact of GST on shopkeepers? What is the process of GST? In that manner, some topics are subject-related topics are given to student every year, maybe 20, 30, and that should be written in computer folder. And consolidated manner, principal should say in total college, what is the number? In every department, PPT bank, video bank, and digital question bank should be there. Principal should say all this in total figure. Principal should say, for example, there are 1,000 videos in our college by different departments. When I say 1,000 videos, that is not much figure. Remember, I am a mathematics person. 1,000 videos in 5 years, that means 200 videos per year. If 10 departments are there, that means 20 videos per department. That means only 2 videos per month per department. You can do. So in 5 years, that figure should be there. In that manner, you have to just write. So for advanced learner, you must have such system of brainstorming session. One more system I shall give you for advanced learner, that is TPS. Innovatively you have to do. Remember that thing. When I say in that TPS, that means think, pair, and share. Thinking, pairing, and sharing. What is this idea? Again, same thing. Advanced learners are given some autobiographies, some scientists work in that manner, something you give. For them, that particular advanced learner will pair with his friend, and these two friends will talk in the class in the seminar form or in webinar form. In that manner, interactive sessions will be there. That is thinking, pairing, and sharing of subject-related advanced topics in the class. So such type of video clips, they should be written. You will find that some SSP type programs you must have. Scholar support program. Scholar support program you must have every department in that manner. Next, I am coming to next questions. You will find that in framework, there are two types, qualitative metrics and quantitative metrics. In quantitative metrics, in those questions, 70% of part that is done by DBV, your grade will be there after submission. And in that you have to give numbers, figures, and percentage. Remember, whatever numbers you are giving in questions, percentage you are giving, that should be more in number. When I say daily users in the library, you give 2%, 4%. It should be in fact 25%, 40% daily users in the library. 5 years record you must have in the register, because DVV, Data Validation Verification Center, will ask a query, will ask a question that send the scanned document of the library when 4th, 5th, 6th January 2016. How many students were there in the library? So from that register, you have to just take those 3 days document, scan it, and send to DBV. So in that manner, anything can be asked. You should be prepared with all documents required in that framework. So I am telling you all these things regarding quantitative metrics. You should take care of that. Then do not write anywhere no, not, zero. Some zero is not there anywhere. No is not there. Everything you have to fill with yes. You will find that. One more thing I will tell you: do not write in the report anywhere different activities, some activities in that manner, because you know that 10 activities are done, 100 activities are done. Be specific. So that part is very important in that manner. Remember that. Then, as far as qualitative metrics are concerned, I told you teaching learning method document is there, curriculum delivery document is there, code of conduct, core value document, I told you that is there. So all such 500 words, 1000 word document, you have to prepare now only, and do not write in simple English. You have to write in ornamental English, flowering English, quality inclined in English in that manner. Do not write simply I am going and he is coming of that type. I shall tell you some sentences. You have to have some sentences of this type also. In any document, you must have some sentences of this type. I may say in this way that all our faculty members in the college, they are involved in training the brains of the student for their placement gain and overall development of the college. You can have another sentence in this manner. The college is marching towards excellence in all possible quality ways and time to time latest technologies. College must be made digital every year. That is compulsory. You have to make digital college. And somebody who is doing that, he should say that we are making the college digital. That means every year record that should be there in that digital form. Who is the principal, how many students, number of computers, number of books, everything should be there. And he should say in this manner that we have made college digital because this is the place where our past meets our present for our better future. That means quality initiatives that we have taken earlier, we are doing enhancement presently for our future development. In that manner you have to speak. You are doing in the college some social activities, green practices. When I say green practices, tree plantation you are saying. Do not say only plantation. Plantation and preservation is necessary. You are doing green practices, energy audit, all those things. Somebody who is doing that, he should say, our principal should say in his presentation, we are doing green practices in the college to nurture the nature for our future. How is the sentence? To nurture the nature for our future. Why this corona have come? Why bird flu have come? We are disturbing in the nature. Environmental problems are there. Ozone gas problem, global warming problem. College must work for removing all those problems. That is the expectation from NAAC and education department also. College is not only for teaching and learning and getting the degree, but overall development of the community, neighboring community and student also. In that manner you have to work. So all these things that I am telling you, keep in mind and go accordingly. Then I am coming to the document, that is 1.1.1 document is there in your framework, that is curriculum delivery document. In that you are writing, we are having teaching plan, academic calendar, all those things you are writing, but forgetting two things. First thing you have to write there, that IQAC conducts a meeting in the beginning of every academic year to verify the syllabi of each subject of the college from the affiliated university. Unless you verify the syllabi, how can you prepare the teaching plan? Syllabus is changed from time to time. So that line should be there. And second line should be compulsorily there, that the college is having online academic monitoring system in the college. This online academic monitoring system means what? Making the folders on the same day, transferring to IQC and principal. That means at the end of the day, principal should know pin to point every activity done on the campus on that day. And peer team in peer team member committee, one member is coming to that only, that on what date you have performed, on what date it has come to principal folder. So that's why I'm telling you, you have to work like banking system. So remember all these things in your mind, keeping in that way. Then there is second document, that is of teaching learning evaluation. That teaching learning part in that document, in fact it is in criteria 2 and criteria 5. These are very important. Peer team is coming for these two criteria only. They will ask more questions about that. So in this teaching learning document, you are having three types. One is participative, second is experimental, and third one is problem solving, problem based in that manner teaching methods. In participative, in most of the colleges, you are having group discussion, seminars. Now such webinars should be there, online session should be there, Then I told you new system, that is JLG, Joint Liability Group System, TPS, Think Pair Share System, that is in participative. Then in most of the colleges, you are having guest lectures in the college, in every department. Guest lectures are conducted. Don't say guest lecture. That person is not coming here to take your lunch or dinner. You say expert guidance talk. And that too from industry if it is coming, from academic side if it is coming, you give the name, you know to name MAE and MIE. When I meet industry expert. What does this mean actually? Through seminar or through webinar, they are giving half an hour, 1 hour guidance talk. Then after that meeting with the student, interaction, that part should be there. And that video clip you have to show to the peer members, such technologies we use in that manner. So this MIE, MAE, that is very necessary. Then in participative, one more thing is essential, that is of e-participative learning. And what is this particularly? In every college, you must have one classroom with 25-50 computers in LAN. Every teacher, at least one period every month should be taken in that classroom where 25 computers in LAN are there. Teacher will teach with LCD and PPT. For half an hour, he will give 2-3 questions. Student will write in their respective computers and teacher will go to see the answers from computer to computer and take a video clip of that. Such type of video clip, they should be there in every department. Remember that. ICT teaching means in that manner you have to go. Do not say only PPT and LCD. So all these things you keep in mind and go accordingly for that e-participative learning methods. Then second category is of experimental methods. In experimental methods, you are having practicals, some subjects, then field visits, industry visits. But with the help of that, you have to do the thing. And apart from that, you have to use e-learning resources and softwares also. You have to create virtual learning platforms by your computer department, or there is one Amrita virtual learning platform at Chennai. You can register that and you can use that. You can have LMS, MIS and ERP type, learning management system, management information system, and ERP means enterprise resource planning. If you are not having computer department, or if they are not doing, you can have MOU with some computer institute or some software agency. They will do all these things. And one more thing, e-training should be given to all staff members also. And I'm coming to that part. For that also MOU you can take. So you will find that such virtual learning platforms, mobile learning platforms, they should be created. There are some artificial intelligence softwares also. You have to use such softwares which will create virtually on the wall of the classroom. Everything. Physics people will have electric circuit on the wall with that software. History people can have surrounding historic places, their importance on the wall. Political science people can give Lok Sabha working, Vidhan Sabha working on the wall. Such softwares are there. You have to take such softwares and make use of that. Then charts, models, audio-visual aids, you have to just see. You have to show videos to the student also, subject-related videos downloaded from YouTube, NPTEL, NAAC, NISCARE, so many are there. So you download subject-related video and show them on college level, in library or in some room. One TV should be kept there. With the help of that, they will get more knowledge. And one more thing, interview skill softwares are also there. Indian and foreign models with softwares, they are there, and student can see that they are having good enrichment, how to prepare biodata, how to face the interview committee. In that manner, those models, Indian and foreign models, they give you in those softwares. So those softwares, subject related videos, they should be shown to the student monthly. At least one program should be done for 3-4 hours. So in that manner, and video showing, that part is taken again, video capture, capturing the videos of video showing. That thing also should be there. So all such things, they come under that experimental training. Then comes problem-based. In problem-based problem solving, you are having class test. Every college is having class test, open book test, surprise test, but you must have online test also, like MCQ, multiple choice question. You have to take some quiz competition, intergroup competition, interclass competition, something of that type. You have to think of problem solving methods with online nature. So see all these things in 100% implementation way. Then I am coming to the questions related to told you in the first MOU linkages should be on international level, national level, state level, district level, local level. In IIQA, before submitting the report, you have to submit that IIQA form. In that form, there is one question: is there any foreign collaboration of your college? Every college writes no, no, no. Why no? You write yes there. You take some foreign collaboration, maybe with Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, neighboring small country, may not be America, England. But if you write there yes, your grade goes from there only upward. Remember that. And those MOU collaborations, they can be done with national, international, local agencies also. Some of them should be well-known industries, well-known agencies like ICHR, ICSSR, ISAR, IIT, IIM, ISRO, NASA, NCL, National Chemical Laboratory, NEN, National Entrepreneurship Network, ICA, Chamber of Commerce, ICC, ICA, Institute of Chartered Accountants, ICC, Chamber of Commerce, different types of, then NSDB, National Skill Development Board, IUCA, archives, history person can have. With archives, state level archive, national archives, you can have MOU. Then with libraries, language people can have state level big library, national level library. Then publishing houses, with them also you can have. Neighboring industries also you can have MOU for consultative projects and grants also. That is necessary. In that particular question, most of the colleges, they write no. Some grant, at least 5,000, 10,000 with local agency. You can have some grant, some consultative project. There should not be no anywhere. Everywhere it should be yes in that way. Then you can have this MOU collaboration for different things. For social, educational, health related, yoga related, for efforts for placement, competitive exam guidance, on-job training, experiential training, whatever it may be, whatever things are given in your framework, those words you take down. Communication skill program, soft skill program, life skill program. In criteria 5, such words are there. So you can have all such MOU collaborations with different agencies and think that you must have at least 25 MOUs in 5 years of different types in that manner. So all these things you keep in mind. Be sure that everything you are doing it. Remember that. Then I am coming to the part of you, teachers. Teacher profile and quality. That is very important. Earlier buildings were shown, swimming tank, all those things in earlier methodology. Now what is there? It is academic part, teacher quality part. That is becoming very important. In teacher quality, what are the academic activities conducted for the faculties in the college? Deputation of faculties outside, that is important. Online, offline, face-to-face, some professional competency enhancing program, faculty development program, teaching methodology workshop, research methodology workshop, any of that type. You must conduct and you must participate also. So all these things you keep in mind and go accordingly. One more thing, teachers are doing research. Research publication total number principle says that 500 research papers are published. But remember, principle, one more thing he should say for good grade, A plus, A plus, A double plus grade, that out of those 500 research papers, at least 2 research papers, maybe 1 also, but that research paper is used from paper to people and lab to land. By going to the diversities of the neighborhood community, by studying them, if you do some research paper, if you do some research and that is used by some agency, maybe by some government, then that will be more creditable. So that research should be useful for community, not for writing the paper and number of paper increasing. Remember that that is there, but some of them should be there of this type also, that research used for community. Farmers are taking suicides. Why for? Because agricultural income is not there. If some commerce person can do some research paper or some activity of this type, minimum cost, maximum crop, how it is obtained, where is the market available, in that manner he can think. He can give to the society, and that is projected by taking the feedback of the concerned that this college was helpful in removing this diversity of farmers, of any person. So all these things you have to take in that manner. One international conference one national conference, one state level conference, and others regional and university level workshop seminars. They should be conducted in 5 years. That thing is important. Consultative projects, grants, they should be taken from any small or big industry. That part is also necessary. So I'm telling you all these things, you keep in mind. If something is not done up till now, try for that. At least one, after trying, you will get no problem of that type. So in that manner, teaching methodology, research methodology, intellectual property right, such type of seminars should be arranged in the college. So all these things for teacher profile and quality, you remember. Then I am coming to the questions related to committees. There are different committees in the college, but they are on the paper only. Nobody takes seriously. But in new methodology, everything should be written. Remember, if that is not there, the grade will not be high grade. Remember that. These committees should work in meetings, 2 meetings every semester. 2 good examples of 2 committees you have to explain. So remember, this committee should have working in that manner. IQC is there, student council is there, NSS, NCC, library, advisory committees are there. So everywhere meeting and folders of that those are necessary. Participation of students in all committees, that should be more in number. 80 to 90 in college level activities. Do you know, in foreign countries, there is no annual exam in foreign countries. In foreign countries, exams are there of this type, 25% student participation in college activity, campus activity, 25% class test, 25% home assignment, and 25% community related social activity. As NAAC is doing same thing now here. So after some time, this annual exam pattern will go in new methodology. So remember that such monthly particular, this assessment is done in this way. So you have to just be prepared with these committees. So all these things I'm telling you, you have to write in every year AQR also, all those things, all such reports in that way. Do not repeat the things of previous AQR again in this AQR. Last AQR in the college, 50 computers. This year also, you write 50 computers. Do not write. At least 51, 55. Some increase should be there every year. Bandwidth is there, internet bandwidth. If it is last year 100 Mbps, you increase some in that manner. Something you have to increase, all number of books, that should be increased. Updation of infrastructure, nature of upgradation, with date, you have to mention in most of the things. So remember, this committee should work in that manner. I shall give you some innovative committees for you. One committee I am telling you, that is E-Cell committee. That E-Cell means it is the entrepreneurship cell. And this entrepreneurship cell, it will work for self-employment program, employment enhancement training program, personality enhancement program, personality development program, share market related, income tax related, filing of e-filing of income tax they can have. In that manner they should work. Business expo, business carnivals every year can be arranged of neighboring industries on college campus. So all such things they can be done by this E-Cell committee, entrepreneurship cell committee. Then next committee I am taking for science student, it is science faculties, that is STEP committee. When I say STEP, it will mean that science and technology entrepreneurship part, and all physics, chemistry, mathematics, botany, zoology, biotechnology, whatever may be the science subjects, combinedly they should do some activities. One activity I will tell, that is of science museum. In one corner of the college, you create one science museum of 10 experiments simply for NAAC purpose. I am giving such NAAC talks, NAAC guidance talk in all India since last 10 years. Some colleges have taken benefit of that. For NAAC purpose, they have created with 10 to 20 experiments, but they have increased that to 100 experiments, and science museum that is giving lakhs of rupees as funding to the college. Neighboring people, neighboring school-going children, they are coming to the college to see the museum with entry ticket of 5 rupees, 10 rupees in that manner every year. Those principals are telling me, sir, you have given very good idea. So this step is that type of science and technology entrepreneurship part you should have in that manner, common activity. Even social science department also, they can have some common activity of this type. Some political thinkers, philosophers, their autobiographies, their videos, you can show there. Neighboring people, community, they will come. In the first year, you take free entry. From next year, you can have entry ticket. Budget is there everywhere. You explain the budget. Economics people can explain the budget of every year at the central level, at the state level. When Nani Palkhiwala was there some 25 years back, he was giving in Mumbai a large talk to large gathering. What is there in your particular budget in that year? World famous Nani Palkhiwala, that budget was there. Every year, everybody was listening to that. Such type of quality should be developed in the college. Remember that. So that all these things, they can be done in that manner. Then next committee, I'm telling you, it is of COIL. When I say COIL, it is Center of Industrial Liaison. Industry related all activities are combined here of all departments. Industry visits, industry, some courses, if you are taking everything with this COIL committee. Then one more committee I'm telling you, that is core committee, CORE, core. That is Center of Relevance and Excellence. Name itself indicates that it has quality, Center of Relevance and Excellence. In your report, such new innovative words, innovative techniques should be there. Then your grade will go high, A plus, A double plus, remember. And this core committee will work with IQAC for efforts for placement and coaching for competitive exam. I'm having so many things I'm having with me, but there is a restriction of time to this webinar, 2 hours. In next webinar or next in college going, I'm going to colleges also. I had been to Kerala earlier. Now in last month, I had been to Karnataka, 5 colleges. I'm now presently in Rajasthan. From Rajasthan, I'm giving this webinar to you. Remember that you can have such type of thing. So many things I'm having you. I give first of all guidance talk of this type. Then interaction with department. I listen to them, what they have done, and I take department wise in personal interaction, what can be done department wise, innovative things, so many things I'm having. And they can be done innovatively and in the report that is written. Then I check the report also. In most of the 270 colleges, I have given A plus, A double plus grade in that manner. By checking the document, giving PPTs of principal, everybody, then speaking points also. What to speak with the peer team member. All such things I give according to your SSR. And everything will be perfect. If your homework is high, your NAAC grade definitely will reach in the sky. Remember that. So, but you have to work accordingly. So I'm telling you regarding that core committee, I can give you 2 simple activities for core committee. Principal will give a notice to all faculty members that they should give every year 50 questions to this core committee useful for banking entrance exam, SETNET, JRE, TOEFL or any entrance exam on national, international level. Then this core committee on 10th of every month will take one test. Maybe this for banking this month, next month it is SETNET, then in that manner in all 6 months working you can have. Second activity I will tell for this core committee, every day on the college notice board, they should put 10 questions with 10 answers. So every college student will have 300 questions with 300 answers in every month. And on the first day of every month, you ask only 50 questions out of these 300 questions. Student will write those 50 questions by looking to those questions on notice board, rectifying that, remembering that. You give encouragement for them, first, second, third prize. Write in your document also, we take this practice. Such type of thing for efforts for placement and coaching for competitive exam, that should be reflected in your report. Remember that. Then one more committee I'm telling you, that is for new methodology, that is SMILE committee. Name itself indicates smile. That means members should be smiling face members. That SMILE means it is social media international learning education. Whatever social media I'm telling you, do not say WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram. You have to use email generated system. Maybe Google Group, Google Classroom, whatever it may be. In that manner you have to use. And this social media international learning education SMILE committee will sit in one room in the college, and that room is known as media room or audiovisual room. In that video showing procedure you can have, in that particular room you can have names of the department, physics, economics, English, nameplates, and below that what technology you are using in that department you have to write. PPT bank 100, video bank 35, software use 5. In that manner ICT technology you have to write, and the consultation of all of them is taken by the principal in his presentation. Remember one thing, Peer team members, they will listen to principal presentation and they will verify throughout the day whether principal told correctly or not. If principal says that there are 100 computers in the college, it is verified by different methods. There are some techniques, there are some googlies also. In cricket, googlies are there. Peer team member also, they have googlies. I visited 71 colleges as peer team member in all India. I am having also some googlies. So with the help of those googlies, we take what is the truth in the college. We ask to some student in the corner or some parent, somebody in the corner, and we ask them in this manner, if you become the principal of this college, what 3 good things you will do for the college? And that student will say that there are no sufficient computers, there are no sufficient books, I shall bring that. There is no pure drinking water, I will do that. Whereas you have told in any presentation, everything nicely, everything good. And whatever you told, they do not take it granted, they will verify everything. So you keep in mind all these things in this particular part. Then there are some questions related to ratios. 3 types of ratios are asked in your report. Student-computer ratio, student-teacher ratio, and mentor-mentee ratio. When I say student-computer ratio, you must have 1:1 ratio. You must have in the college, computer lab, commerce lab, that e-participative learning. Such things you keep in mind. 1:1 computer ratio should be there for student and computer in that manner. Then comes student teacher ratio. And this is the difficult part for principal. Most of the college principal, they call me on the phone or they come to me in Pune, my residence, and they tell, sir, I cannot do NAAC because there are no sufficient faculties in the college. But I may tell you that in last 5 years, I have given A grade to such colleges. They were having only 3 regularly appointed person. One was principal, one was NAAC coordinator, and third one was librarian. I have given them A grade with CHB basis, temporary basis faculty members. But dynamism should be there, creativity should be there, that I told you earlier, C-cube and D-cube character should be there. So with that, you can have all these things that I am telling you. So student-teacher ratio, you can have any, you can get grade, 3% should be regularly appointed. Then next comes mentor-mentee ratio. For this also, principal should give a notice in the beginning of every academic year that after admissions are over, in some faculty, suppose 300 students are there, 10 teachers are teaching, the ratio will be 1:30, and principal will send a notice in this manner that in this academic year, mentor-mentee system will work as follows. In the August, career counseling. In September, competitive exam guidance. In October, some seminars and webinars of expert teachers. In that manner, every month you have to give the activity for mentor-mentee. Whatever words are given in that framework, you use those words for writing that thing there. Parent-teacher association, that is important. Somewhere tutor ward, that system is there. Do not say tutor ward, you say mentor-mentee only. Names you have to write according to the framework, that you must remember that. In fact, I may tell you one thing, that you prepare one document, KYC. Simple thing I am telling you. What is KYC? KYC means it is know your college. When I say know your college, that means you prepare a document before submission of your report, and in that particular KYC, actually it is needed in bank. But for college also, you can say know your college, who is the principal, number of subject, number of computers, number of books, everything you write down, mentor-mentee system, everything you write there. Take orientation of student and faculties also before submission of report. Because what happens, peer team, they have interaction with student, parent. And if student is asked, mentor-mentee system is there, student will say no. Slow learner, advanced learner system is there, student will say no. If you take orientation, they will say everywhere yes, and figure also, number also will be same, 100 computers, he will say, anybody. Otherwise, principal says 100 computers, faculty says 50 computers, some student says 30 computers, varying figure will be there, and that cross verification will lower down your grade. So all these things you keep in mind. Then I am coming to the questions of infrastructure. What should be the infrastructure of the college? As far as infrastructure is concerned, remember this sentence I am telling, depending upon the strength of the student every year, academics, support, IT, every facility should be made available, sufficient, and utility should be there. In most of the colleges, availability is there, but sufficient is not there. Sufficiency is there, but utility is not done. Gym is there, but nobody is using. Walking track is there, nobody is using. You have to keep the record of that, daily record in that manner. Every year you have to upgrade the infrastructural facility. Nature of upgradation with date you have to write. You have to write in 500-word document maintenance of this procedure, infrastructural maintenance. How do we maintain that? All these things, they are taken very seriously and written very innovatively in that manner. Remember that. Percentage expenditure done on infrastructure, that you have to write. Different committee rooms are there, they should be there. All these things that I am telling you, that you have to keep in mind. One question is there in infrastructure, how many classrooms are there in your college? For example, you say 100 classrooms. Thereafter, one question comes, how many are ICT enabled? When I say ICT enabled classroom, that means somewhere Wi-Fi, somewhere LCD, somewhere smart board, interactive board, in that manner. And there you write, in most of the colleges, only 4. That means what percentage you are having? Only 4%. In fact, ICT enabled classrooms, they should be minimum 25% for C grade. Remember that. 50%, 75% for A plus grade. Somewhere Wi-Fi, somewhere LCD, somewhere some smart board, interactive board, in that manner. So remember all these things in infrastructural way. You have to keep the sentences in that way. You have to write those sentences according to the work done accordingly. Do not write only. Implement that. Then I am coming to the main part of ICT. What is ICT? Remember that if 50% you do, you will get C or B grade. 75% A plus grade. And above that, A double plus grade. In that manner, you have to take the percentage. So what is this ICT part that I am telling you? These words are coming there: LMS, MIS, and ERP. Learning Management System, Management Information System, and Enterprise Resource Planning. With software agency or with some computer institute in area, you can have that. E-governance and e-communication. You should have in library, administration office, accounts, exam, e-administration. What does this mean actually? After my guidance talk, most of the colleges, they are having only 2 documents of the student every year. One document is their admission form. According to that, they create a folder and everything is done paperless on messages, e-messages. Such type of e-governance should be there, and e-communication, that should be there from principal to staff and staff to student by email generated system, maybe Google Group, Google Classroom, blog, whatever it may be. Every month, 10 communication from principal to every staff member and vice versa, and teacher-wise, class-wise, 10 communications to student also by teachers. As we are doing the things on WhatsApp, maybe some matter, maybe some videos, same thing you have to do for student, subject related. Every month, 10 documents, 10 videos, 10 some clips, 10 paper news cutting, they should be sent to the student. Suppose you want to teach some topic tomorrow, just write on a piece of paper, take a photo of that, send on that Google Classroom. You can create Google Classroom and QR code very easily. On Play Store it is created, it is common now. Quick response code. On Paytm advertisement you might have seen. Compulsory that should be there for teacher and for department. Google Classroom should be for teacher-wise, class-wise. I am Dharma Jekari. I can say Dharma 1, Dharma 2, Dharma 3 for 3-year classes. And every class must have 10 communications every month, minimum. So all these things you keep in mind and do accordingly. Then open education resources are there in India. You have to use that like e-Pathshala, Swayam, e-Adhyayan, e-School, MOOC, MOOC, MOOC courses, Moodle, UGC channels are there, e-Swayam Prabha, so many are there. Then there are some software, there are some systems. Computer persons may be knowing whatever I am telling now. Those who are knowing, they should have e-training for that, in that manner. and some of them should be used. Some of them that I'm telling you, they can be used by all. Some of them can be used by particular department only. Some softwares also, they can be used by all departments. Some are particularly for that department. I am giving the list of total, all of them that I have verified, I have tested that. You see this, Teno, Teno, Socrative, Edmodo, TestU, Flipped Classroom, Fog Computing, FUS, FUSS, FOSS, FOSS, free open source software, Prezi, Ruby, Linux, Maya, Flash, XAMP, LAMP, Raspberry Pi, Selenium, vModulilife, blockchain technology, presentation tube, team viewer, dream viewer, virtual learning platform, mobile learning platform, IoT, artificial intelligence, big data, Hadoop software, Python language, latest technology is coming in computer, Python language related. Then cloud computing, that is very essential now. In cloud computing, there are 4 types: community cloud, public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. There are 4 types of main softwares in this cloud computing: IaaS, infrastructure as a source; PaaS, platform as a source; HaaS, hardware as a source; SaaS, software as a source. There is one question in framework, faculty is using ICT technology. So all these things should come there. Some of them. In principal presentation, he is telling all of them. Some department are using something, some other department are using some different thing, but totality should come in principal presentation. Remember that. Then there are some softwares like MS Office, PageMaker, Front Page, Acrobat Reader, Corel Drawware, G-Lite, GIS, then Ilvis, Unicode, Flash 8, AutoCAD, GIST, ETNL, image analysis, Taxable, TaxBase for commerce people, Taxable, TaxBase, ERP9, RDMS, NetBeans, own cloud system you can have, then Srilipi, OmniLite, Hello English, Sanaka, Rocket Hindi, K.Van, language converter, ACE, TWS, then Science Lab for science, Science Lab, FactXZ, GeoGebra, LaTeX, Mathematica, Veka, ChemDraw, Timol, BKChem, Mercury, Digifrog, UV Visible, Spectrophotometer, MATLAB, Tora, RStudio, Resmos, XRD, Rigaku, Minilab, all such things you can use. Remember, there are so many, you must have interest. I may confess with you one thing. When I retired 10 years back as a principal, I was not knowing computer. But I learned computer in 3 months because I wanted to do after retirement nationally something that I am doing. And every day I go to sleep and I look to the internet before that. What is new in education globally on Indian level? What is the latest technology also? Whatever I told in earlier guidance talk, I add some more thing that I have seen yesterday to this webinar. So you must have such habit with you. Library also should be technology use. You must have full automation of library, automated library. You must have Delnet, InfluMnet, eShod Sindhu, eShod Ganga of that type. Then you must have remote access to e-resources. Then e-resource corner, e-competition corner, and some reading room that should be there. Daily users should be more. Footfalls, daily users for that scanning of something. Footfalls, daily users for that electronic system. RFID, radio frequency identification device, you must have. Some ILL for the library, interlibrary loan service with some big library. National Digital Library access, you must have. Then you will find a database system, online database system you must have. All such things. Some mobile applications, Android applications you must have for library, for student purpose. Then kiosk, Kibo, Kindle, Koha, such softwares are there. You can use them. Talking books are there. E-audio books, e-video books, talking books, that you must have. For Braille Lipi also, different talking books are also there. All departments and this library must have one idea. I'm telling you. All departments and this library, NSS, NCC also. At the entrance of every department and library, you must have wall magazine. And on that wall magazine, yearly 3-4 wall magazines you must create. Suppose GST has come some 2 years back, then commerce must have that wall magazine at that time with student article, faculty article, some internet news, some paper news in that manner, and one QR code also. This Mangalyaan Chandrayaan was there. Physics department will have some wall magazine of that type. In that manner, all department must have time to time activities with QR code at that time. Library also must have latest arrivals, one QR code. In that QR code, they can give 5 years question papers of university, solutions of question paper, job opportunities of that month, librarian can give. And such things can be given regularly, periodically to the student. NSS, NCC, they should have also this wall magazine type. And remember that some 20-25 wall magazines of all departments, selected part is taken on college website yearly, that is written as e-magazine. That should be there. And one activity I shall tell you for librarian, that is e-brain activity. What is that brain? Brain means it is book reading and information network. Book reading and information network. What is this technique? Simple. You just give general book, autobiography, scientist book, thinker book, philosopher book to some 40-50 student every year. While returning the book, student will give on a piece of paper name of the book, author of the book, name of the student, author of the student, and opinion about the book he should write with signature. Make a folder in the library computer and say that it is e-brain activity taken from the student every year, 40-50 student, and that should be given on college website, uploaded on college website. So this e-brain activity, brainstorming activity, such things, they should be reflected from time to time in the report. So whatever I am telling you, you be serious for all of them. Do you know Wi-Fi? You are saying Wi-Fi is there, Wi-Fi. There is Wi-Fi technology also, light fidelity. Some of you may be knowing. What is light fidelity? 2 laptops, 2 computers are put here. One light is thrown on one laptop. Complete information goes to second laptop by that light fidelity. You are knowing computers in LAN. Like that LAN, you can have MAN also, Metropolitan Area Network. WAN, WAN, Wide Area Network. VPN, Virtual Private Network. Use one of them. At least one department can use. Principal can tell these words in his presentation. New words. There is one science coming in the world. Are you knowing? I don't know. Some of you may be knowing. There is one latest science coming in the world last 2-3 years. It is not nanotechnology. It is not nanoscience. That science is known as cognitive science. And that cognitive science material is there on internet that is taking care of 5 subjects of your college. One is philosophy, second is psychology, third is anthropology related to history. Next one is neuroscience and artificial intelligence. So these 5 departments can have some interdepartmental activity, interdisciplinary project with this cognitive science, latest science, some course, some awareness in that manner. That word should come in principal's presentation. Then there is one technology coming in computer, that is e-green computing. That e-green computing technology is for this e-waste material to reduce, to reuse and to recycle. For global warming, it is useful. For ozone gas removal and all other problems, that is useful. Take some course of that type. In that way, you have to work, remember, some words should be there of that type in that manner. Actually, by this guidance talk, I am giving you canvas picture. Now it is up to you. You have to fill the colors, quality colors of your college in that. I have created here quality atmosphere to you. You have to just get with clear understanding, implementation of that. Remember that. The benefits are there, definitely. If you work properly, your future generation will have benefits in that way. Then I told you in the beginning, evaluation methods, internal evaluation methods, you must have. Which are they? Program outcome, one question is there. Program outcome means BA, BSc, BCom, these are the programs. After getting that degree, student can do this thing, that thing in that way. In 3-4 lines, you have to write in program outcome. Then course outcome, it is for subject, for chemistry, for economics, for political science. That is course outcome. Then specific course outcome means whatever you are doing in the college, apart from syllabi, out of the box, out of the syllabi, what activity, what courses you are giving, that is specific course outcome. So that you have to write. Then there are some words like evaluation of learning outcome, attainments of program outcomes, continuous internal evaluation reforms of the college. What does this mean? That means simple thing, whatever you are teaching to the student, how can you evaluate them? And that process principal has to explain. So many things are there, not only university result. You can say that university result also you can have, but you have to take feedback of parent. Evaluation of learning outcome you can take from that record should be maintained. Evaluation feedback from parent, from alumni also. Then you can have regular test like class test, open book test, surprise test in that manner. PPT test, Viva test through seminar interaction, webinar interaction, brainstorming sessions, I told you, case study, event analysis, situation analysis in that manner. Then online test, MCQ. Then you can have on department level, semester end exam, on college level, pre-annual end exam, poster competition, exhibition, quiz competition. In that manner, you can judge the student, you can evaluate the student in different activities. Every department must do that. Some department will do 2-3 methods this year, 2-3 methods next year, but totality should be told by the principal in his presentation. All these things, they should come there. Now I am coming to the question related to cross-cutting issues. Again, for this particular answer, reports are rejected now. Irrelevant answers are given in some questions and report now rejected. NAAC is taking that practice now. Earlier, any report was taken, C grade was given. Now that should not happen hereafter. Checking is there, minimum passing marks you have to take. In cross-cutting issue question, the question is integration of curriculum with cross-cutting issues. Which are cross-cutting issues? Like gender, environment, human values, professional ethics. So you have to tell in this manner that suppose 10 subjects are there in your college, you see the syllabi of all subjects, in which part, which topic is coming. In political science, human values is coming. In botany, environmental chapter is coming. In some other part, some gender equity program is coming, chapter is coming. In that way, you have to explain the syllabi, integration of curriculum with these topics. Thereafter, some course you are taking regarding environment, regarding human values, then that course details you have to write, how many students are there, everything there. Thereafter, some one-day program, 2-day program or week program you are taking for gender sensitization or for any issue of that type. You can have one word, SAW, that is Social Awareness Week. So if you are doing that, you have to explain that part also there in that manner. So all these come under that. Then I am coming to the part of resource mobilization. When I say resource mobilization, regarding funds also to the college and regarding research mobilization also, research related issues also. Most of the colleges, they say me that there are no funds in the college, government is not giving, what can we do? But actually in new education policy, all these things, they are taking new shapes. You should work for fundraising also. So resource mobilization and research mobilization, you have to do in different manner. I told you that museum, with the help of museum, you can have lot of money in the college with entry tickets. By conducting courses, I told you, skill-oriented, job-oriented, different courses also, you can earn money. I tell you 2 examples. I had been to a Delhi college some 5 years back as a PRT member. That college was telling that they have gone to their Gurugram and that Noida sector, industries are there. And they have studied the skill potential required there. They have done 3 courses in the college and just 1,000 rupees fees they have taken for the first year for those courses. But later on when we went there, They are charging 5,000 rupees for each course, and all over India students, they are coming to that college for those courses because appointments are done very with large package in that way. So such thing you have to develop in the college for need-based courses, current event courses, job placement in better companies in that way. You have to study in that manner. I am not telling example of Delhi. I can tell the example of Delhi also, some village also. I had been to a village, very small village in Maharashtra. That principal was telling me that there are only 100 students in the college. Nobody is coming to the college. Finance is not there. Everything he was telling. There were sugarcane industries around that college. I told to the principal, prepare some courses for the skill and potential required in that sugarcane industry, like ethanol making, methanol making. In that way, so many things are there. Principal listened me and he developed 3 courses. And remember that after 3 years, district student, they were going to that college, and strength of the student that increased from 100 to 3,000. College was getting a lot of money. In first year, he has taken free admission to those courses. Later on, he has taken 1,000 rupees fees for each course and earning lot of money. So there are so many agencies. These companies, business sector, every business sector, you will find that they have corporate social fund. You can go there. They will give these cement industries, petroleum industries, or any Tata Money Bill or any small industry. They should have that social fund. If you approach there, they will give you. Remember this Times of India group is there on all India basis, newspaper and all those things. They have appointed me as quality advisor. I am doing for them for quality enhancement in higher education of India. They are using their social fund for higher education in India. I am appointed as quality advisor by them. So all such things can be done. Remember, you can tap the sources and do the work very seriously for this particular part. Then I am going to the part, the section, the questions related to IQAC. Now, IQAC team members should be vibrant all the time. IQAC is for planning, monitoring, and record keeping of all academic activities in the college. They should have planning for each department in 4 meetings, in the beginning, end of the first term, beginning of the second term, and end of the term, end of the year. 4 meetings should be there for IQAC for planning and giving to all departments. Then they are responsible for all India survey of education number ICID that you have to take. NIRF, you have to take participation. Stakeholders meeting every year 1 or 2. Academic audit, administrative audit they must do. Feedbacks on syllabi by every department if they are taken, then that analysis and sending to principal and then to university, they are responsible. Then review should be taken by IQAC. Academic review, admission review, teaching learning review, technology use review in that manner. Then incremental improvement they have to do with planning every year, incremental improvement. After the last NAAC, in 5 years, what you have done, or in the first NAAC, you are facing the NAAC for the first time. Then in last 5 years, every year, what you are doing, you have to explain. Perspective strategic plan you have to prepare earlier. Prominent alumni and placement for them to work. When I say prominent alumni, some alumni is working in London, in America. You have to take Skype of that. You just give your link to the peer team members that such person, such student was there in college 3 years back. Now he is working in London at this high position. His Skype that can be shown. As far as alumni question is concerned, remember the college must have functional contributing to the development of the college in financial and non-financial ways. When I say functional, every year 1 or 2 meetings, registered with the government, state government. Financial contribution may be 1 lakh above in 5 years. Non-financial means books are given, some guidance talks are given, experimental training is given in their companies. In that manner, you can create. Books are given in any manner. So remember this alumni and placement also in better companies you must have. Achievements and awards, for that also IQAC must work. When I say achievements and awards, that cannot be brought or that cannot be bought also by giving money. Now, in most of the colleges, after my guidance talk, they are going to junior colleges, 11, 12, they are identifying the student who is good orator, good player, and they are taking to the college, good academic part, and that student is giving achievements and awards required by NAAC on state level and national level. You have to do the efforts regarding that. Casually, it will not be there. Everywhere with planning, if you are doing at least for 2 to 3 years, you will get good grade. Remember that. So all these things that I am telling regarding particularly this IQAC, you must have. Regarding criteria 5, there it is capacity building and some capacity enhancement you have to do there, soft skill program, communication skill, life skill. In that way, every category you have to develop something in college. And one important thing have come in recent new methodology, that is related to quality initiatives and quality audit with MOU. This MOU should be taken by IQAC with the agency, and quality audit should be done. Apart from academic audit and administrative audit, quality audit should be done, and some quality initiatives program for faculties and students in association with them, you have to do that. I solved this problem also. I am associated with the agency. They were after me because I am on India level. So they have taken me. They have given me the authority also. Not necessary to go with them all the time. You just register with them. And everything I shall sign for that college. Only registration needs to be made first. That agency name is Seshadri Globally Educational Competency Technique. Seshadri Globally Educational Competency Technique, SGECT. Their email ID is ambaisheshadri@gmail.com. AMBAI Sheshadri, SHESHADRI, Sheshadri@gmail.com. Principal should send a letter, mail to them in this manner. Director SGECT, our college IQC wants MOU with you for quality initiatives and quality audit. They will reply and they will say that some registration procedure. You make it and they will write you a letter that Dharmajikari will be the competent authority for you, and I shall sign each and every document for your college. Whatever activity you are taking for guidance competition, placement related, some quality initiatives in that manner, SGECT name and your college name, that board should be there. Some certificate is there, I can sign that with SGECT authority. One more thing I shall tell you, that peer team will ask, in every college they are asking, what is your functional MOU? And for that functional MOU also, if peer team is coming in the month of January in your college, you can take such activity with this agency, and my signatures in advance you can take, and you can tell to the peer team members that recently 2 months back we have done this activity. That is why this is functional MOU recent. So you can send to, principal can send, otherwise you can have my mobile number on WhatsApp, my WhatsApp you can tell willingness, I can just do for that you. My WhatsApp number is 7276375820. 7276375820. And second number is last 10, 7276375810. Second number is calling number, first number is WhatsApp number. So in that way you can have willingness, I can do that. Then I am coming to the last part of extension, outreach and social activities programs in SSR. In criteria 3 and criteria 7, you have lot of things of that type. In criteria 3, you have to write what NSS has done, NCC, sports, other departments have done. But in criteria 7, you have to perform subject related social activities. Current event awareness activities. Do not write everywhere NSS, NSS, NSS. Do not write blood donation camp is taken by the department. Commerce department is not for taking the blood donation camp. Do not say, your student may be there, but in most of the colleges, every department say, we have conducted blood donation camp. It is done on college level. NSS or some agency might have done it. Department is not for that. You must be responsible for your subject related social activity and courses also. So those can be done in 7.1. In 7.1, rainwater harvesting, waste management, all those things are given. You see that criteria question, 7 criteria question. Physically handicapped facilities for them, energy audit, green, everything you do. That is necessary for higher grade. And with that, there are some words there: locational advantage, locational disadvantage, inclusion and situatedness, efforts and initiatives regarding tolerance, harmony and diversities, maybe biodiversity, economic diversity, social diversity, linguistic, cultural, whatever it may be, diversity in neighborhood area. Every department must do some subject-related activity in neighboring area, study the diversities. Some funds are coming from state government and national government. If 5,000 rupees have been sent for some purpose, maybe for water problem or road problem, college must do that activity. Take the certificate from village sarpanch that this college has done this activity and saved rupees 5,000 of the government. You can adopt some village, neighboring village, trace out the problem there. 5 problems are there in that village. Send a letter to the concerned agency on taluka level, district level. If before peer team that 2 problems are solved, then you take the certificate from village head or sarpanch that this college was helpful in solving 2 problems in this village. That gives you more grade. You call some neighboring villagers, neighboring factory workers, neighboring some any people, senior citizen or women, whatever it may be, which is actually can be taken in the college, and give them awareness. Every subject teacher can give awareness. Political science will give regarding voter awareness program, regarding RTI. Botany people will give regarding organic farming, how it is done. Commerce people can give minimum cost, maximum crop, how it is obtained. Economics people can give regarding ATM, internet banking, ATM use, PTM use in that manner. History people can give surrounding historic places and their importance. All such activities can be done by every department. I am telling you, I told you just now that this is for restriction of time for 2 hours. In next 3 hours, I give department wise so many things in next interaction. I am going to colleges also. I had been to Kerala also last month I had been to Karnataka 6 colleges. So remember, all these things can be done with good mindset and proactive mindset in that manner. All these things you can do in 7.1. Then I am coming to 7.2. And in this 7.2, there are 2 best practices you have to give. Student involvement, community involvement, and technology use should be there in those 2 best practices. In 1,000 words, you have to explain very skillfully. There are so many best practices. I am having that. 50 best practices written very well. I am doing that homework. I am telling you 2 best practices you can have for every college. I am telling because the region is different. One practice is digital economic literacy in your place or in your region. In 2.5 years, one practice. In 2.5 years, other practice you have to do. Call different sections of the society, maybe women, maybe senior citizen, maybe school going children, maybe handicapped children in the college, and digital economy, internet banking idea you give them with MOU with bank or with some experts. And second best practice I can give you, it is industrial revolution in your region and corresponding job placement or development. You work for that. That will be useful for your college development also. Then I am coming to the last question, that is of 7.3. In that you have to write institutional distinctiveness. And most of the reports, they are rejected due to this question also. Most of the colleges, they are writing summary of the report here. Do not write summary of the report. In fact, I am telling you, do not repeat any activity. Do not repeat any student also in different committees. Different activities, different student, they should be given in report. So all these things that I am telling you, keep in mind and go accordingly. In institutional distinctiveness, last question, you have to write properly in this manner. That is written there. From vision and mission, you have to take 1 point. You write in inverted comma, that point. And you write below that, the following is the explanation of the performance of our college with distinctiveness as per above stated point of vision and mission. Only that point related you have to write. Do not write summary of everything there. It will be rejected. So all these things I am telling you, keep in mind, you can do that. In fact, I may say that for good grade and for college development, You have to identify local needs and seeds of the potential of your neighborhood community. World is changing. Remember, world is changing fast. And you may be knowing that Lord Krishna told that change is the law of the universe. Change is the law of universe. So better to face the change. Do not change the face. Changing face will create problem. Facing change will give you career advancement. For NAAC grade also, facing the change, you adopt that. Now the period is going of leaving to learn and learning to live. You have to do all this concept in your mindset. Your mindset should be proactive mindset. I can say that everybody should have 2 mobiles, not pocket mobile, mind mobile and brain mobile. These 2 mobiles should be charged very well with proactive mindset. Remember that educational sector has become now economic engine. It has impact beyond the college boundaries. So you have to think out of the box and out of the syllabi for the development of the student and development of the college also. In new education policy, if you are not doing, colleges will going to be they will not be there. Government is going to stop the lower grade colleges and lower quality colleges. Remember that. Learned people are important, I know that, but learning people are more important than learned people. Learning concept you must have all the time. Do not tell excuses. Do not tell sorry, weaknesses. Do not tell weaknesses. In fact, you weaken your weaknesses and strengthen your strength every day. That I want to tell. Everybody should work with in the sense that now or never. If you have good grade, good money will come, your college will develop. In fact, I may say, for every faculty member, you give one idea to your principal. These ideas, principal's ideas, they will work together and some 10 things will be good in your college. Higher grade will come, your college brand will be established. And this NAAC grade will be the byproduct of that. Think in that direction. We have to establish the college brand. Like Tata brand, Ambani brand, like that you can have your college brand also. But you have to think carefully, critically, you have to develop the student. Innovative activity should be done. Lastly, I shall tell one story and one share and I shall stop. Of course, NAAC related. That story is simple. 3 brothers having 17 peacocks were quarreling in the forest. Elder brother wanted 50%. Second brother wanted 3rd part. And last brother wanted 9th part. Cannot be done. One proactive mindset person was going in that forest. He wanted to do some community work. At that time, NAAC was not there, but community work he wanted to do. He came to brothers. He was also having 1 peacock. He added his peacock to 17 peacocks. It has become 18 peacocks. Elder wanted 50%. 18 by 2, 9 peacocks given to him. 18 by 3, 6 peacocks given to second brother. 18 by 9, 2 peacocks given to third brother. 9 plus 6 plus 2, 17 peacocks of brothers given to them as per their desire. That person has taken his 18th peacock and gone to another community. Today, your madam also called me to bring my peacock. I brought that peacock to you. I am taking it back. I am not here for distribution of anything. I am telling you, use your potential for NAAC good grade. It will create history in your region. College brand will be established and your career advancement will go. Here is the example. At the age of 72 years, I am speaking with you. Everybody can do it in that manner. Lastly, I shall tell one share and I shall stop. NAAC के लिए अच्छा ग्रेड मिले ना मिले ये तो मुकद्दर की और एफर्ट्स की बात है, मगर उसके लिए जी जान से कोशिश न करना ये गलत बात है. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful presentation. You have filled us with enthusiasm and the things to do in the accreditation process. If any participant want to ask some clarification, now you can ask. Sir, can we ask some doubts?
Yes, you can ask question.
If any participant want to ask some doubts, clear some doubts, you can ask. So let me ask clarify one doubt. In certificate programs or certificate courses, there are two different types. That is with an agency or some other thing of 30-hour duration.
Yes.
Is it necessary that the 30-hour duration to be done with some agency or subject
No,
related?
I'm telling you, those courses should be from UGC some courses, university some courses, with agency also some courses, and some courses designed by the faculty, syllabi designed by the faculties.
Okay.
And those will have 30 periods only, and principal certificate is necessary. No
Yes.
sanctioning of university also, only principal certificate is necessary.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, one doubt, sir. Hello?
Yes, ask George.
Sir, regarding the student computer ratio, actually our strength is around 900 students. So, how to make the 1:1 ratio of student computer? We don't have that much resources.
I may tell you one thing. Suppose you are in the computer lab or commerce lab or in that e-participative learning classroom with computers in LAN. There, one student should sit on one computer. Generally, what happens? 2 students, 3 students are sitting on that one computer. One student sitting on one computer everywhere, it should be seen. That is the minimum thing. Right?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yes.
Sir, is the NAAC and IQC coordinators are to be UGC permanent faculty? Is there any norms regarding that?
No, just remember one thing, madam, that faculty should be regularly appointed by state government or by management person. They should have approval of the university. In that manner, all these 3 things can be considered. No question.
Not necessary that they should be UGC permanent faculties.
No, not necessary. Not necessary.
It's not compulsory.
Actually, management should have given confirmation letter, one thing, or university have given approval, or it is regularly appointed by the government in that way.
Okay. See, I am a management permanent employee, so I have been given that
can be done.
That can be done. Okay. Thank you,
But
sir.
permanent faculty letter should be given by management.
That's what it is. It's been given it as management permanent faculty.
Yes.
It's fine. Thank you, sir. Very informative session. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Sir, another doubt regarding the policy documents. Can you mention how it should be made? Policy documents regarding quality policy, code of conduct.
No, just see, it depends upon nature of the college and surrounding community. I am having all those documents. If
Yes.
I visit to your college, I shall give those 100 pages I am having. Those xerox, you can have xerox of all 100 pages. I am having those 100 pages. But in next webinar, if you just desire that way, I can come to your college. I can give 4 hours interaction session with all department. 10 minutes, 15 minutes I shall listen, and then I shall tell innovatively. I shall give my documents also for your xerox and all these things.
Okay,
So
sir.
next, any college, if they want, they can call me on the phone and take my date. I am going to now Assam College, West Bengal College, and this particular Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh College. So in April end, I am available. Up to that, I am totally engaged in all these visits to all these states in India. My
sir,
phone
sure.
number, if you want, 7276 3758 20, and last it is 10. You can call me at any time before 10 o'clock or after 7 o'clock, 7:30. Such webinars are going on sometimes. Now I am in a Rajasthan college visit, actually. I have done that visit part up to 5 o'clock, and then I started your webinar in the Rajasthan college only. That is
Thank you.
that.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much for the wonderful talk, sir. I would like to clear one doubt in 7th criteria.
Okay.
Last time we have selected 2 best practices from our college. That is completely or purely an extension work. So is it necessary that the best practices that we select for the NAAC work is means within the college itself? That is the community who is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it, madam. As far as best practices are concerned, they should not be routine practice of the college, taken by NSS, NCC, or any department. Routine practice. Some colleges they write that general knowledge test is our best practice. It is not best practice. General knowledge test. It is common practice. Then environmental activities we are doing. Some colleges they say that environmental green practices that is our best practice. That should not be, because that is the part of the framework. You have to do that. So whatever you want to do that, apart from that, you have to think of best practice.
Okay. So in anything that is benefited by the student community and the college
Right.
community.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sir, one more doubt about the distinctiveness. My connection was so poor that I couldn't hear it clearly. Could you please make it clear that what you meant by means what we can write in the distinctiveness part? Is it regarding our mission or vision? How we have to
Vision mission should be related to, those points should be related to development of the student. One thing, as per think globally, act locally. Then the particular nature of the student, maybe from farmer, factory worker, downtrodden class. In your area, what type of students are there, and upliftment of those students. In that way, that vision mission should be there, and general will be job placement. That is there, employability techniques you are using in that way. That depends upon college to college. Huh? The
Yes.
nature of the college and locality.
Also means the vision when we start the college,
Yes.
it's almost 40 years. So the vision with which we started the college is almost need to change as
You can
the
change,
years.
Just remember one thing. You can change your vision and mission also for NAAC purpose, but stick up to that for 5 years at least.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sir, one more doubt is there, sir.
Uh,
One more doubt is there regarding the weightage of each metrics. For example, for the spending, for purchasing the new books in library, we have spent around 2.3 lakhs each year during the last 5 years.
okay.
And we have given zero weightage there. So what could be the criteria or what could be the basement for giving the full weightage for the average expenditure spent on library books?
E-learning resources and softwares, they should be used more. E-learning resources, softwares, and techniques regarding that. Now, number of books that is there, but e-audio books, e-video books, talking books, there are different types of categories. Those softwares are there. Those you have to purchase.
Sir, actually, they have asked the expenditure of purchasing the books each year. So we have given in rupees.
Now just see, as far as this is concerned, it depends upon the nature of the student, nature of the subjects in your college, and the capacity of your college in that. That I can come to your college and tell accordingly by looking to all that. I can give in writing also what should be done. If I come to your college, looking to your infrastructural part and all those things.
No, sir, he is asking that what is the criteria that is NAAC is using for calculating the quantitative matrices and the
That-
qualitative metrics?
That is auto-generated system.
Yes.
That is auto-generated system. That is not coming to anybody.
So regarding the internships and field work, internships, can you clear?
Yes, you can have in neighboring company, neighboring industry, some type of that internship. You can have some, suppose commerce people can give with some local bank in that manner. Huh? Something of that type. Some Krishi Vigyan Kendra is there, suppose. Then botany people can give there. Something of that type. In neighboring area, you have to think.
Hello, sir. Should the best practices be different from year to year? Like all the 5 years we
No,
need to
no, no,
show.
no. Two best practices, 2.5 year one practice, 2.5 year second practice. Only two
Oh,
best practices. Other practices you have to write innovative practices done in the department, innovative activities. Best practice when you say there are two only on college level, 2.5 year one practice, 2.5 year other practice.
okay. That we need to mention two best practices in 1 year report, no, sir? AQR.
Not 1 year, not 1 year. It should be written two best practice in 5 years. You have to write in report. In AQR, you have to write that. In AQR,
Okay.
you have to write that.
Yeah. I am just asking about AQR, where we need to mention two
So
best practices.
in AQR, you are
Hmm.
writing suppose yearly one practice, 5 practices are there. Out of that 2 practices, you have to write in SSR. Out of
Okay.
that.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir, one more doubt in seventh criteria. We have a question regarding the waste management. So this time with the new revision, the biomedical waste is also added into the point. So whether we have to, means for that purpose, we have to make some MOU with some medical, is it like that or something?
Yes, you can do that. Everything, you suppose something you cannot do, make a MOU with concerned agency and do that work.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. One more clarification. This participative management and decentralization, I think you mentioned about that during your speech.
Yes.
So can you just
No.
elaborate on that?
No, madam. Regarding participative and decentralized management, you have to
Okay.
explain one case study there. One case study you have to give. Suppose one international conference you are taking in 1 year, then
Okay.
the budget required sanction is taken from your apex body of the college. Then principal taking different committees, working decentralized manner, participative manner, and that event has been done successfully. In that way, you have to develop in 1,000 words. In that way.
Okay, this is like in the context of faculty and management involvement. And what about the students' role here?
Yes, student always it is there. I told you
Okay.
80 to 90% students should be involved in all college activities, maybe committees or any activities of this type.
Okay, you mean to say any one major activity that's done in the college that can be taken as a case study and then elaborate on that?
Yeah, only one activity you have to explain. Maybe some national conference in 5 years you have taken one conference. You explain
Okay.
that. Maybe any other activity of that type.
Fine. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So one more doubt. If you opt out a matrix and if it is associated with another matrix, then how can we do that?
Their conditions are given. Which matrix are to be opted. The
Yes.
conditions are given.
Yes.
Just you have to take those only.
I'm asking that if 3-1 is an opt-out matrix and 3-1 is associated with another matrix, say the template is a combined one.
Then you have to opt out that also.
That also. But the problem is with the criteria 2, you cannot opt any matrix.
Then you cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Any other doubt?
Okay.
Okay. Then I invite Dr. Rajiv Thomas, the IQAC coordinator, to propose the vote of thanks. Sir, please.
Respected Dharmadhigari sir, my dear friends, during the last 2 hours, there is a flow of information regarding the NAAC accreditation process. Respected Dharmadhigari sir presented the NAAC accreditation process in a very scientific manner, in a very clear-cut manner, in a very easy manner with clear examples. His presentation enlightened our NAAC accreditation process And I think that we can improve our accreditation process by hearing this lecture and by interaction with Professor Dharmadagiri sir. On behalf of the Marthama College Chungatra and on behalf of the IQAC of Marthama College and on behalf of all the participants, I extend our gratitude to Dr. Dharmadagiri sir for participating in this webinar and giving such an enlightened message to us. Thank you, sir, for your participation and your talk. I
Thank you.
extend our gratitude to all the participants who participated in this webinar from other states and actively engaged in the discussion forum. I extend our gratitude to all those participants. I extend our gratitude to all the participants. Thank you. Thank you to the technological support team also. Thank you. ടീച്ചറെ നമുക്കിത് അവസാനിപ്പിക്കല്ലേ?
Okay, thank you. എല്ലാരും
അതായത്
Okay, all of you should submit the feedback form for the certificate. Thank you.
അതായത് വളരെ
പിന്നെ സംസാരിക്കാം സർ. മീറ്റിംഗിന് വേണ്ടി സംസാരിക്കാം.